Babu Owino, the Embakasi East Member of Parliament, seems to be a man under siege. It's a given fact that Babu Owino's association or alleged association with Rigathi Gachagua has made him lose a good chunk of the Luo votes. A good majority of Luos don't want any association with the Rigathi Gachagua. So when Babu appears to be embracing Rigathi Gachagua, then he loses that substantial Luo vote. He has been trying to impress Rigathi and Rigathi Gachagua supporters. That seems to be all in vain because a very close Rigathi Gachagua's ally Medhu dropped a bombshell yesterday. Let's listen to Medhu for his sentiments are going to inform the basis of our analysis. Listen to this.
Huyu anaitwa Mheshimiwa Gakuya Bazenga, ni mbunge wa Embakasi North, anakuwa governor wetu wa Nairobi huko Nairobi.
Medhu is introducing Embakasi North Member of Parliament Gakuya as Nairobi governor. When Medhu speaks, Rigathi has spoken. Medhu has just spoken Rigathi Gachagua's mind. I want us to put all that into perspective for Kenyans to see clearly the high-octane political games being played here. Before we do that, let me take this opportunity once more to thank all of us here for the kind of support you are giving to one Mzee Sebastian Migwi. Mwingi yesterday appealed for help through our platform here. Let's listen to Mwingi before we continue.
Mimi ni mzee wa 73 years na mimi nilikuwa ninaishi Kapenguria, lakini kwa bahati mbaya 1992-2007 nikawa victim wa tribal clashes. I was married, nilikuwa na mke wangu ambaye aliaga dunia. Tukapata kakijana kamoja ambako pia kanasumbuka. Sikuwa na pesa hata ya kukasomesha. Kama naweza pata tu msaada wowote, nipate mahali naweza kujenga kanyumba na niishi, tashukuru sana. Mungu awabariki.
That was yesterday, and a good number of you here are sending their contributions. We are going to buy Mzee Mwingi a mobile phone tomorrow. He has no phone, no line of communication. So we are first going to buy him a phone. Mwingi also confided in me that he has got a 7 months rent arrears. He pays a monthly rent of 2,000 Kenya shillings for that one-room Mabati house. He has accumulated arrears for 7 months. That's 14,000. So I'm also appealing to all of us here, if possible, we help him clear the 14,000 rent arrears. And then you are seeing he has got nothing in his house. The place where he lives, the condition is deplorable. He has no furniture, no bed, he has basically nothing. So we also intend to buy him some chairs, a table, a bed, and beddings. If you are in a position of sending a contribution, any amount will highly be appreciated. Channel the contribution to that number. All that will go in helping the Sebastian Migwi in clearing the rent arrears, buying some furniture, and also a bed and some food stuff shoppings. Channel a contribution, ladies and gentlemen. Let's now jump to our analysis. Yes. If you look at Linda Mwananchi, the person who will lose the biggest is one Babu Owino. If Edwin goes for the presidency, Whether he wins or not, Edwin Sifuna will have won in that he will have prepared himself or made a base for his 2032 bid. And as the party leader of Linda Mwananchi, Edwin Sifuna will have some benefits. Those who will be elected through his party leader Mwananchi will be contributing some funds, and as the party leader, he will be entitled to some benefits. And again, if Sifuna contests for the presidency, he'll solidify his political support base. And nobody knows, maybe in 2032, he will be strong enough to win the presidency. So Sifuna winning or losing 2027 will be a win for him. Even Raila Amolo Odinga started small, Uhuru started small, and eventually they ended up being very influential political figures in Kenya. Ruto too started small. But Babu Owino is torn between a rock and a very hard place. If he contests through Linda Mwananchi in Nairobi, I don't think Rigathi Gachagua and his DCP party will support him. Rigathi will field a gubernatorial candidate to face Babu Owino in Nairobi. And already we are seeing some names being mentioned, one being Gakuya Embakasi, North Member of Parliament. If Babu decides to join Rigathi Gachagua's team, then he'll be forced to join DCP party. He'll have to contest through DCP party. That again means Babu Owino will lose Linda Mwananchi supporters, and he might also lose a good chunk of ODM supporters currently supporting him. Just as I did indicate when we were starting, ODM support bases don't want anything to do with Rigathi Gachagua or DCP party. Kenya's politics is always local. Just as the mountain hates ODM and have all along been hating Raila Amolo Odinga, the Luo nation equally hates Rigathi and anything to do with the DCP party. So if Babu Owino decides to contest through DCP party, and the moment politics will get charged properly, then that hatred will work to Babu Owino's disadvantage. He'll lose a good chunk of ODM supporters who are currently supporting Babu Owino. But then again, is it guaranteed that if Babu Owino joins DCP party, then Rigathi will support him? That's also not guaranteed. Rigathi does not trust Babu Owino. He has just been pressing Babu Owino because Babu Owino is still in ODM party. So Rigathi and the opposition were just using Babu Owino to destabilize ODM party. If Babu now quits ODM party, he'll be of no use to Rigathi or to Rigathi Gachagua supporters. So it's also possible that Babu Owino can quit Linda Mwananchi for DCP party, then he ends up also being dumped by Rigathi Gachagua and his supporters. That's why I strongly believe Babu sits between a rock and a very hard place. Again, if you look on how Babu Owino has been playing his politics, Babu thought he could replace the Luo votes or the ODM votes with the Kikuyu votes. Babu has been trying to project himself as this leader who can crack the nut in the mountain. But he might be wrong. Raila tried that, but he failed. And we've seen also some leaders from the lakeside trying to hold the mountain, but a whopping majority of them failed. Babu believes that he can succeed where others failed. I strongly believe he might be getting it very wrong. If others failed, chances are very high Babu might equally fail. Kenyan politics is always local and very tribal. the tribal animosities, political animosities between the mountain and the lake are still very strong, very high. That's something that will clearly work against Babu Owino. The remarks by Senator Medhu spells doom for Babu Owino. It might be possible again, Babu Owino has just been used and is now being dumped. And not only being dumped in the opposition, but even in Linda Mwananchi itself, Babu seems to be fighting hard to remain relevant. At a political rally in Western, we saw Babu Owino crying foul, saying that he was being sidelined because of protocol. So even in Linda Mwananchi, maybe they don't value Babu Owino. Babu's relevance is clearly fading. His popularity is declining. I don't know what you make of all that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hear from you on the comment section. As I go, don't forget to channel a contribution that will help Sebastian Migwi. We are planning to buy him a mobile phone tomorrow so that he can be in contact. We are also looking forward to paying his 7 months rent arrears that has accumulated to 14,000. His monthly rent is 2,000. On top of that, we also intend to buy him some furniture, some chairs, a table, and a bed. You are seeing from those photos, he has completely nothing in his house. The house is empty and looks terrible, deplorable. Let's help Sebastian Migwi live a dignified life. Channel a contribution to that number. We welcome any amount, whether it's 100, 200, 1,000, 20,000. All that accumulatively will make a big difference. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.